Hey guys, welcome back to Life with Twinsies. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Charles.
Tonight we're discussing the Power Season 4 Episode 7 preview. Okay guys, so this is the preview that was released on the Stars channel. So go to their channel and check it out if you haven't seen it, because that's what we're going to be discussing in detail and just giving some commentary and some predictions on what we have for Episode 7.
Let's get into it.
All right now. Okay, so it starts off and we see Tariq and Ghost. It looks like they're on the subway and Ghost looks over and he sees blood on Tariq's collar. So I'm assuming it can only be Jukebox's blood.
Yeah, because she got herself splattered.
Yes. Okay, guys. So we hear Tommy say to Ghost, what happened to him? Ghost says Kanan has his mind all twisted out. So we see Tariq staring out a window.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so let me say this. All right, Tariq definitely is going to be dealing with stuff moving forward from this point. I mean,
after all this, actually knowing that, okay, the first time he was really kidnapped, but they try to play it off. This time he's kidnapped. They threatened his life. They even told him that they were going to kill him. And now they find out who he really is. He was lying to him all this time. He had him doing things for him and just playing him. Yeah, just playing him for a fool.
Right.
Yes. So now he finds all this out because he was trusting this guy and dissing his dad.
Right. But then he also discovers the truth about his parents and that they've been lying. And not to mention that now he's addicted to the lean, so we'll have to see what's going to become of that.
Whether lean can be a dangerous thing.
Whether he's going through some withdrawal.
I want to see how he interact with his dad now.
Right.
Because his dad came there and he saw in his face how much he loved him and he wanted to protect him and he was there to save him. So he saw that in his face. So I want to try to see how he reacts to his dad. And of course, he still have that, I wouldn't say hatred, but a little animosity towards his dad.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think that Ghost and Tasha should make it their priority moving forward is to try to, reconnect with their kids and get more involved, especially Tariq. He's going to have to be hands-on with him now. He's not going to just be like, oh, well, Tasha, I'll talk to him when I get home. No, Ghost is going to have to step up now. Now, whether he does it because there's a lot of other things going on,
yeah, a whole lot of stuff going on. And he got to have his hands on that stuff also.
Right. But I think that the relationship with Tariq is going to be real sensitive for a while. But we shall see, if Tariq's going to keep on wilding out or what's he going to do. So what I thought was interesting, they showed the next clip. You see Ghost is telling Tasha what happened and you see her talking and she has this very shaky voice. So she's like, so Slim was Kanan?
Yes.
And she has this look on her face like she's just blown. Because I really feel like Tasha, with everything that's been going on, she knows Tariq has been out of control, but I don't know why she wasn't checking up on this kid, following this kid. I mean, he was constantly running out saying, I'm here and there, and he's lying.
Right. But she had a whole lot of other stuff going on. Her husband locked up in jail.
Right.
Got the police shutting stuff down. At first, her girlfriend was missing, and she pops back up. So now trying to reconnect with her girlfriend. So she had a whole lot of stuff going on. And then for him to start acting out, and then she thought that, okay, that's my own thinking, that she's thinking, okay, he was some friends, so he's okay. So let him hang out with these guys, and let me take care of this other stuff that's going on.
Okay, so the next clip we see a quick clip of Dre is looking at Tommy and he's like, Kanan's alive? Like he's surprised by this. So Tommy looks at Dre and he's like, don't play stupid with me, Dre. while he's cocking his gun back.
Yeah.
Now, this is the thing with the previews. If you guys watch the previews, you always know that they try to throw us off with the previews. You're going to think that a situation is looking one way, and then it completely turns out to be another way.
That could be two different scenes.
It could be.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think it's all in the same scene because you can see the entire shot. But this is the thing. You're going to think, okay, Tommy's going to kill Dre here and there. But Dre, he's been weaseling his way all along this far, and I think that something's going to happen. I don't know how he's going to talk his way out of this one. I don't know if Ghost intervenes.
Right.
But I don't think that we're going to see Dre get killed in episode 7.
Not yet. But his time is coming.
His time is coming, but I don't think it's episode 7.
And we know Tommy going to do it because Tommy already told him.
Tommy's
If I find out you lied to me, I'm going to kill you.
Tommy might beat him within an inch of his life, y'all. But I don't think Dre is going down this episode.
No, because he got too much. Right now, it's not like he got the juice, but he got too many. He knows too much, as far as he knows what everybody else is doing, so he can help Ghost and Tommy out with setting them up with other people.
And like I said in our last video, guys, we did a review of episode 6. If you haven't seen our review of episode 6, please go back and check that out. But one thing that I said is I thought that Dre was being very strategic and he had a plan that he was setting up everyone around him to go down.
Right.
So that he could be the last man standing. And I'm sure he has a plan for this. He knows how Tommy is. He knows that Tommy is crazy and Tommy won't hesitate to kill him.
Right.
So I'm sure he's probably thought of something to get himself out of this.
He has to think of all the movies.
Every scenario.
Yes.
Right. So
all the lies he's been telling.
We shall see come Sunday if Dre goes down in this episode or if he weasels his way out of another one. Okay, now this next scene that they show, I'm not really sure what to make of it yet, but we see a clip of there's 6 people in a room, okay? There's 2 men sitting in chairs, and there's a woman holding a gun behind one of the men's heads. And then there's a woman standing up, and she has 2 men on the side of her, and she's like pulling away, trying to get away from them. And I'm not sure who these people are. If you guys know who these people are, if you recognize them from previous seasons, please leave it below in the comments. But I'm thinking that we might see the introduction of the Jimenez family. I'm thinking this is what it could possibly be.
It could be.
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense to me is it's possibly the Jimenez cartel coming into this picture, because we've heard about them in previous seasons, but I don't think we've seen them before. I think this is the first time that we'll see them, and I know that there is a brother and a sister, so this could possibly be them. And we see a quick shot of one of the guys. He's holding a gold gun and he's putting a silencer on it and he's pointing it at someone. So I'm not sure who this couple is.
Right.
That, you know, it looks like they're like in a penthouse or something like that. But so I'm not sure who this couple is. So it's gonna be.
They gotta be in the game because they got coke around them too.
Yeah, they were doing drugs. They were running lines. So there's so many stories within the story. So it's just gonna be interesting to see now what's this connection and how they're all tied together and what they want from Ghost. Because
everybody wants something from Ghost.
And then this next clip is really kind of eerie to me. So Tommy is kneeling on the ground and he's looking at something in front of him, and you can't really see what he's looking at. So Tommy says the Taurus Locos aren't just scared of me. So in that scene, like, just thinking about how he's kneeling down, I kind of got the feeling that he's looking at Julio's body, possibly.
I think that is.
Right. But it's just like, why would he make that statement? That they're not just scared of him. Maybe who they're afraid of is the Jimenez family. It could be.
Could be.
Okay, guys. So if you guys have any predictions as far as that, leave it in the comments and let's get the conversation going. Okay, now I was really excited to see that Proctor is coming back because he is one of my favorite characters. I really enjoy all the scenes with Proctor. I love his sarcasm. But he's seen walking into a building and Mock walks up. Mock says to him, "You're going to talk to me or they're going to kill you."
Who is they?
Yes, guys. So I'm thinking that they're going to figure out that Bailey is missing.
Right.
Nobody can contact Bailey. Because I know the way Mock is, he's not going to let stuff go. And now that he's being investigated, I'm sure that he's going to be trying to dig up as much dirt as he can. I mean, when they were in the court, they wanted St. Patrick to get the needle. So now that he got off and, you know, they're under investigation, I know they really want him now.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he's going to be trying to dig up anything he can find, and I'm sure they're going looking for Bailey, and they realize Bailey is missing. So I'm assuming that's why he's going to Proctor, because he's trying to follow up on every lead he has at this point. And the final clip that they give us is Angela and Donovan. They look to be in an apartment, and they're talking, and they're looking at...
Does it look like her apartment?
In the inside, it kind of looks like her apartment, but when they show the outside, that doesn't look like her apartment building. So that's why I was wondering if there's somewhere, if it's two different clips that they put together.
Yeah, I think it's two different clips.
Yes.
Because he could have, Mark could be on, not Mark, but
Sandoval?
Sandoval could be in front of Proctor's building, in front of Proctor's door.
It didn't look like Proctor's building, but I was thinking that it was maybe Bailey's apartment, that Sandoval was possibly going to Bailey's apartment and knocking on his door, and he didn't answer, because you see Sandoval, well, I believe it's Sandoval, it might not be him, but he's walking out of down the hallway, and he has the gun in his hand, and the gun has a silencer on it. So I'm thinking that was Sandoval, and he knocked on Bailey's door. So with Angela and Donovan, they're watching the security footage from Truth. So Angela says James St. Patrick's didn't hide that gun. Then Angela says that gun is the key to this whole case. So what the eerie thing is, there's a knock on the door, and Donovan kind of reaches for his gun, and Angela gets up to answer the door, and she walks over and she looks out the peephole. And they show another clip of Sandoval standing outside the door. So they want to lead you to believe that he's the one who's knocking on her door.
Right.
But, you know, like I said, with Stars and these previews that they give you, they're really good at leading you to believe one thing, and then when you watch the actual episode, they put a couple scenes together, and it's really not what you think it is.
Correct.
So it's giving us the appearance that it's Sandoval knocking on the door, but that not necessarily be the case. My whole thing is, I don't know if Sandoval is going to make a move on one of them right now. If anything, I think he would try to set one of them up, because if one more person from that team dies, there's only a few people left. I mean, right now, who do you have? You have Mock. We already know they know that the mole was there before Mock even got involved.
Right.
You got Sandoval, you got Sax, you got Donovan, and you got Angela.
Yes.
So if he kills another person, he's one of three left.
Yes, and also they, of course, Angela was saying that everybody was accounted for when you look at the video. And they was telling him that he was, but the only person that wasn't accounted for was Sandoval.
Right. So I think in this episode, I think that they're really going to narrow down the suspects, and they're going to close in on Sandoval. But I don't know if he'll actually be exposed in this episode, because I mean, we got 4 more episodes to go before the finale. So I think they're going to be
getting hot.
Yeah, I think they're going to turn up the heat, and as you can see from the previews, I mean, Sandoval's doing what he can to try to cover his tracks, and I think he went to go after Bailey, but he doesn't know that Bailey's already dead. So
I think Sandoval done killed more people than Ghost did, haven't he?
No. But guys, I think episode 7 is going to be another good episode. So one thing I was wondering about, do you think we see Kanan again in episode 7?
I don't think we'll see him again. Not yet. I think he's going to be a little... He got a little money in his pocket, so he's going to hide out a little bit.
Right. I was thinking that Kanan was going to fade into the background a little bit, and we weren't going to see him in this episode. But I did speak to someone, and they're convinced that he's going to be in this episode. So we shall see. And besides, you know, he did say to Tariq that he would see him around. So maybe...
But it might not be that soon, because, you know, he didn't shot his cousin.
Right.
Even though he shot his son, he just shot his cousin, so he got to get his mind together.
I think he's got to get out of town
and weigh everything out.
Right.
Because of course, the conversation him and Ghost had is probably weighing on him, and he's probably trying to analyze everything and get this up together.
Mhm. Okay. So the other thing is, do we see Keisha?
If we see Keisha, we might see her in the body bag, because she is getting out of control. She's getting a little bit out there.
They're not going to kill Keisha. Who would kill Keisha? Tommy just needs to get on his darn job and keep this woman happy and respond to these stern text messages. As annoying as she is to him now, he couldn't respond.
Well, he couldn't respond to it after he did respond to the first couple of them, because he was just playing a little sad song at first, but then he left his phone. He had to go to Chicago.
Right.
So he couldn't respond and nobody text. He's going to let her know that, okay, because he's going to, like he told Tasha, he's going to take care of the family. So he got to let her know that, hey, I was out of town. I couldn't take my phone with me. I'm back. Okay.
So what do you think of Ghost and Tasha's relationship?
It's going to be a little strange. Because, yes, they're going to try to they're going to have to come together because of Tariq.
Yeah.
But their relationship is really strange.
Yeah, and we still don't know what Tasha did with the $2 million, guys. And I think Tasha put that.
She better come up with some receipts.
Yeah, no. Tasha's not stupid. She got that money in some offshore account or something where they can't touch it.
I think she do. I think she got that money in the house because she felt some kind of way when she went to the bank and all the money was gone.
Yeah, and I'm sure she don't want to get another letter.
You left a note in there saying, "Oh, I'm gonna put it back."
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Nah. She said to herself, "This ain't gonna happen again."
Right. That's right. So I think that this next episode they're gonna have to pull together for the sake of their son, and try to get a handle on what's going on with Tariq, because I know that he's gonna be dealing with so much, and I'm not sure how he's gonna act out. But for Ghost to make that statement, Tommy asked him what's wrong with him, and for Ghost to say that Kanan has his mind twisted, obviously Tariq is dealing with something, and he's either acting out, or going through something. I don't know if he's withdrawing or what it is, but there's an issue with him that obviously they're going to have to come together and deal with. So that might put, their relationship, the two of them, on the back burner for this episode until they deal with that.
Right. So,
and Tommy and Ghost, this is obviously going to be the first time that they have seen each other face to face since Ghost got out of jail now. So Ghost still has to give the phone to Tommy. Right. So hopefully we'll get some type of resolution with the Teresi thing, and whether it'll be confirmed whether he is in fact Tommy's dad. I hope to find that out this episode.
Let's go on Maury.
Really? So hopefully that situation we get an answer on that. So do you think that Tommy and Ghost seek revenge for Julio's death?
They're gonna have to, but the problem is Tommy can't have no relationship with Ghost anymore, and that gotta be said right out the box. Like, they told me, I can't even deal with you no more. You gotta be out the game.
Right. But you and I both know.
You see how they do people? They dig holes for you.
Right, but you already know that Tommy's not going to listen to that.
Right.
So
he already told me he gonna kill him, but.
Yeah, but then it becomes, do they have somebody that's watching Tommy?
Yeah.
If you guys have any predictions, leave them below in the comments. Let us know what you guys are thinking for episode 7, how that's going to turn out. So Sunday we'll have our review of episode 7 posted by Sunday evening. So make sure you guys check that out on Sunday evening. And also, we just had a family vlog. I know it's been a while since our last one, but we put one up yesterday. So check that out if you want to see what's going on with us and our crazy family and all these kids. Check out our Life with Twinsies.